This popular game with My Hero Academia is now gone, at least temporarily. So a little backstory. Yes, Gamefam made this experience with a Crunchyroll partnership, but that didn't just mean an extra My Hero Academia game in the Roblox community. Nope, since they own the rights to the characters on Roblox, any other experience with those characters could be DMCA'd or taken down. I know, that's terrible.
Oh man, you're just ruining it. Look at my lips, you're ruining it.
This game in question is supposed to be the epitome of Battlegrounds with the My Hero Academia asset on it. But with 19% like ratio and only 3 people active, I don't know how true that is. And if you guys think I'm gonna pay 99 Robux to play a game that we all collectively know is trash, you're absolutely right. I'm gonna buy it.
What'd he say?
Alright, so we're in, but real quick, if you've already seen videos on this and just want to skip to the new game, you can go ahead and skip to this timestamp right here. So first things first I noticed is that the movement is not actually that bad. I jump really high, but that's not an issue. The only issue I have is that there's no like mouse lock. So I'm always gonna be like using my mouse to move around, which I don't like. I don't like using my mouse to look around. So there's hero briefcases and there's quests right here. So I can
access denied.
I guess we gotta accept the quest. There we go. There's not even a storyline. It's just we just go up. We just accept the quest and it's like, okay, deal 1200 damage. And I think I saw somebody come over here. So this is where we're gonna be. Okay, so I guess I do M1s all the way up to like level 10. That's when I unlock my first ability. And so give me a bit. Let me punch up these dummies for a little bit. Do some mindless like left clicking, and I'll be back. Okay, we got one more hit, and finally, okay, quest completed. I just stood in one spot just hitting dummies for like 3 minutes. I'm gonna claim that. It actually brought me up to all the way to level 4. Okay, that's actually not bad. So is it gonna give me a different quest?
Yes.
Okay, collect 300 coins. Okay, so the quests are different, but it seems like it's gonna be the same thing. I just go ahead and punch that dummy. There is a PvP zone, but at the top right, you can see there's only like 2 other people playing this game. So I don't think I'm gonna get any PvP here. And there's like these big bosses.
Can I please
I'm good. No, I'm good. Yeah, go back. I want zero smoke. No, thank you. Does this guy want a PvP?
Nah.
He's probably like level 8 million. Yeah, look, he already has quirks. Right, hold on. Bro, I can't even shift lock, bro.
Garbage?
This is freaking hard. Okay, zoom out a little bit so I can actually see where he's at. I can't even. Oh, F is an ability. You can't block in this game. Tried to block. Okay, I can dash though.
I don't really feel like it.
Bro, we're doing nothing. Okay, he got bored. Fight bosses and level up. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna just sit here and trash on the game, but the map actually looks pretty fire. But there is like a heal party thing. I don't know. Okay, that just recovers me. And over here is just more bots. Nobody plays the game, so there's not really much you can do. But you can actually do a lot on this game, and it's called Heroes Awakening.
Perfect.
And I'd say it's like the game we just played, but 100 times better with 100 more things to do. The game has a 92% like ratio, so you know it's gonna be good. Okay, we're in the game, and actually I made a video on this like a couple months ago, and between then and now I'm basically like max rank. And that's kind of rare because I don't usually play games to the extent that I did this, especially because it's a grinding game and not a battlegrounds. But once you load in, you're actually gonna be in the center of the map. And I know this looks huge and there's a lot to do, but don't worry, that's why you have me.
Thank you.
So there's tutorials right here and some beginner help. So if you need it, you can just talk to them, but you can actually just go ahead and get your first quest. You can take a red quest or a blue quest. Those are gonna start your path towards being a hero or a villain. You can choose whichever. There really is no downside to one or the other. It's just what you prefer. This, boom, I could take this quest, and he wants me to rob some civilians for pocket change. You know what? I'm kind of hungry. I could do with some pocket change.
You what?
So I'm gonna go over here. You can look up, and it's gonna show you like an arrow where you need to be. I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna take some pocket change from you. Oh, a boss spawn. We'll get into all that later. I'm gonna take this from you. I did not take pocket change from him. I'm pretty sure I just obliterated him, but it's pretty easy. I one-shot these mobs because
perfect.
So boom, quest completed. And what I like is that it's not just one quest all the way up to max level. You actually have different places that you need to be, different villains, different bosses that you need to fight to progress up and get more XP. The next thing you might want to know is, Blue, how do you get quirks? Because I only have the basic combat. If you're in the center again and you look up and to the right, you actually have all of these icons highlighted on the map through these buildings, so it's easier for you to find. Where we're gonna go is actually to this pink icon right here. All right, and so we're here and we actually want to talk to this reroll nurse. And from here, you can look at all of the quirks that you can get from legendary to common. There's actually a ton of legendary quirks, like even more than common quirks. So hopefully when you spin, you can actually get a legendary quirk. I know that's not how probability works, but just know there's a ton of legendary quirks.
And next you're gonna be like, Blue, okay, now I can reroll, but how do I get spins? Is it gonna be like every other games where I have to buy spins?
And while you can go this route and spend Robux for spins, you really don't have to. If you open up your menu on the left side, you can click that and you can go to raids. The first raid you unlock at level 60, and from my experience, it only takes like maybe like 30 minutes to get to level 60. It doesn't take that long at all. And the rewards, as you can see, is you get even more XP, you get money, and you can get spins.
Perfect.
And not even just spins, you can have a chance to get like all of these mythical items which boost your stats. While we're on the topic of raids, you actually don't have to do raids alone. You can do it up to a party of 4, I believe, and they actually go up in rank. So as you can see, there's rank D, rank C, and a new Christmas raid, which we're gonna check out later. But if you go the raid route, it's actually faster than doing the quests. And while we're here at the reroll nurse, you actually have races that you can reroll. And you actually don't need Robux to buy races either. But races are like an end game thing, so you don't even have to worry about that right now. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is actually the bosses. So these bosses are crazy overpowered and they give really good rewards. He's the same color as the road right now, so you can hardly see him, but you can see his ugly face in his brain. It's actually a no move. And even though I'm max level, he's going to do a lot of damage. So I'm going to try to keep my distance. I'm going to do V. Oh.
Garbage?
And if I die, it still like respawns me next to the boss, so I don't really lose much. The one thing you want to do is try to keep your distance. So a quirk is actually pretty recommended for these bosses. They aren't too hard that they're impossible to complete, but they're not too easy that it doesn't feel like a challenge. And hit it with the X, and there we go. I got a bunch of cash and some XP. I'm max level, so that really doesn't apply to me. And last but not least, you're gonna want to know why my rank is X, but everybody else has different tiers. So that's actually called prestiging. So when you get to a certain level, you can actually reset so you can get to a higher level next time. So you start all the way unranked, all the way through F tier, C tier, S tier, up to X. And you come over here, buy this like chest piece, and you talk to the prestige trainer, and you can go ahead, boom, reset your prestige. One thing that's really important is that you hit your statistics and you level these points up. I suggest going for stamina first and maybe a bit of defense. If you don't have a quirk, you can go for strength, and if you do have a quirk, just go straight into ability. The reason I have 0 defense is because I like to play with glass cannon builds. I like to do as much damage as possible, and I would gladly sacrifice defense for that. So if you come to the center of the map from the reroll hospital, you can actually come to the PvP spot, and it shows a bunch of leaderboards, which we don't really care about. We care about the PvP. So directly opposite, you can come to this guy and give him a little talk. So from here, you can queue up for PvP, and it seems like all of them are just 1v1s for right now. I'm not sure why I got an empty lobby, but there's definitely PvP that happens. And just before we hop into this raid, there's actually one more thing I want to show. So if you're a villain, there's actually some extra stuff you can do. So I'm at the bank right now. Somebody's already hitting it. This AI is pretty silly, but if we walk in,
Right there,
yeah, this guy here is about to get packed. I could help him out, but I could also just come in here and just take some cash. I'm not going to, because I already have enough, and they look like they need it. They're level 7 and level 6, and they also have like the same fit on. That's fire. But this is something that you can do, is like hit a bank. I'm actually gonna just get rid of this AI for him, help him out. There we go, and hit him with this. There we go. So y'all look good now. Y'all could just walk out and not get packed up and lose the money. I haven't showcased like literally everything. I'm actually gonna leave some things for you guys to go and explore and find out for yourselves. That was pretty much the basics. The one more thing I want to show you is this new Christmas raid. So to start this raid, all you actually need to be is level 90. There's no rank requirement, which I kind of like. You get 80,000 XP, 100,000 cash, and 15 spins. Okay, so now that we're teleported in, we're actually in like a snow map. And basically how you want to progress through these things is really just to smack everybody. I'm not gonna lie. Since I'm 321, I'm probably just gonna like obliterate everybody in my path. And what I like to do is I actually like to group up players. So I hit this guy, then I dodge over here, dodge, smack you, little gingerbread, you and you, making a big jump. All right, let's get over here, dodge, and then air cannon. There we go, and I get all of them in one. Then like that, get a finger straight, dodge, void pull. Oh gosh, I hit the wrong button. And it's air cannon. There we go. And from there, it seems like there's more than one wave. So I'm gonna do the same thing with these guys. They're only like level 100, and one of them has a one for all quirk. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably like the most annoying quirk to fight in this game, I'm gonna be honest. And one funny thing is that the NPCs can actually hit each other. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but one of those guys actually took out each other. I'm gonna get Santa real quick, an air cannon, and hit him with the void pull. Here we go. Good night, buddy. Hit him with this. Come on, get packed up. You're almost done. Just lay down and accept your fate.
Perfect.
There we go. Okay, unfortunately, I did not get any mythical rewards, but I have grinded this game a lot before. So in my inventory, I already have a bunch of mythical items. But that was Heroes Awakening, guys. Honestly, it's a pretty fire game. And if you guys are looking for like a My Hero Academia grinding game to play, you should definitely try this out. But that's gonna wrap it up. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to watch more of my content, click here.